Okay. Here is a business case. Good evening, everyone.
Yes, good evening, sir.
Again, it's a privilege having you people, which always I don't take for granted. Here is a business case of today's work. The title is a business case, optimizing marketing strategy through data-driven customers insight. I remember telling, or I always tell students or people, both students and online students and even the audience, as a data analyst is the general name, is a broad name. But if you want to pick a niche, you can pick any niche. But either before you pick a niche or you're a data analyst, understanding your business case, your client business case, your client's problem is 20% of your problem. It's 100%, but 20% of it is understanding the business case. That is why I had to drop the business case in the group. I assume that the two of you that are here have read the business case and would have understand what the business case is. If you understand the business case of every data, you will definitely solve the problem. But a lot of people just jump into data because they have access to someone's data, or they just downloaded the data and they start analyzing. No, you should understand the business case. And when you understand the business case, you can now go for the 60%, which is the data manipulation, data cleaning, either using the software, either you're using Excel or Power BI or even SQL. But first of all, understand the business case. Now, this is optimizing marketing strategy through data-driven customers insight. Objective. What is the objective we are going to? To leverage demography and educational data within the data set to enhance marketing strategy effectiveness, increasing customer engagement, and improve all-round campaign ROI. ROI stands for return of investment. Now, they want to leverage on demography. That means it's now telling us, currently we don't even know the data. What we know is the business case. Now, an insight is already telling us that the data have demography. Another insight is also telling us that the data have educational data. That means when we talk about educational data, that means there are level of education. It has something to do with education. Now, they say strategic marketing strategic effectiveness. That means we should know how we are going to do the marketing of the data. How do we want to market the data? How do we want to place the data very well? Because this is, you can see now we are going that we are also going to the side of marketing analysis. How are we going to analyze the data in the market field? Now, when you talk in the market field, there are the rich, the poor, and the middle class. How are we going to market it to the rich? How are we going to market it to the poor? How are we going to market it to the middle class? The way you're going to talk to a middle class person be totally different from the way you talk to a rich man. I was about going somewhere last week and I stumbled on a video. And when you want to meet someone that is richer than you, that was my first time of hearing that kind of thing. Now you don't wear watch. That if you want to market somebody richer than you, you don't wear watch. Just that thing made me curious. I said, okay, let me watch the video complete. Why would you say if I want to market somebody that is richer than me, I shouldn't wear a watch? And the video had to let me know that if you're marketing somebody richer than you and you wear watch, the person, there is something they call watch marketing. The person look at your watch and he knows the price of your watch. If it's less than, if it is very cheap watch, he will look at you very cheap. You know, you came to beg. If the watch is too expensive than or close to his own, he will take it to be a competitor. But if the watch is expensive, he will look at you that you just came to mock him. And that day I wanted to go somewhere. When I watched it, I was like, I had to look at my watch and I said, I'm going to meet somebody. I just removed the watch. I put it in my pocket. Knowingly or unknowingly to me, we were talking. The guy was just looking at me too. I was looking at him. I was trying to figure out his watch. Me also, I went and I was figuring out his watch in my hand. I saw the phone he was using. He was using a Samsung, one expensive Samsung. I had to turn my face off my Samsung, my Android phone. I had to pocket my Android phone. These are marketing strategy. If not because I watched it that day, I would have gone, okay, this is the watch I'm using, and maybe he will say, this guy is a poor guy. These are market strategy. And this is what we are going to use this data to do. Also, the data is telling us increase customer engagement and improve overall campaign return of investment. The data set market campaign is the domain of market and customer analysis. You can say marketing and customer analysis. Now, two important and simple problems from data analysis. Segment customer by demography. One of the problems is to segment customer by demography. Problem to identify or problem identify and segment customer based on demography attribution, e.g., age, education, and marital status. That means there is a marital status in that data set. Another objective is understanding. This is the problem. Now, objective is understanding customer segments, help tailor marketing strategy, and improve campaign targets. What is this? It's telling us that if we analyze it well, based on age, education, and marital status, we can tailor the kind of marketing campaign we want to do. Marital status. You can't be selling how to live a happy marriage life to a widow or a widower. You can't be selling how to take care of children to somebody that is 15 years married. Because you're just making noise to that person's ear. Or you're selling how to live a married life to a man or a husband or a wife that's in their marriage, they're having domestic violence. To some point, you're making noise to their ear. You can also be selling how to pass WAEC to a primary 4 student. Or how to be successful in secondary school to a professor. Because you're not talking to him. But when you know their demography, it will be easier for you to channel the kind of information you want to sell to them. It will make sense when you are selling to a professor how to channel a problem, how to solve real-life problem to the educational sector. It will be okay when you're telling a student that is going to sit for exam, how to be successful in your first sitting in WAEC. Because you understand their age level, you understand their educational level, It will also be a goal when you are telling a single couple or to be married couples how to be successful in marriage, how to live a free problem marriage life, to new marriage people, to single couple, to even a new it will be successful that way. The analysis will group customer into meaningful segments for forecast behavior and preference, predict future engagement problem, develop predictive method to forecast future customer and engagement based on historical data. Now, we want to predict the future. If we know about analysis, we have predictive analysis. Now, but before you do a predictive analysis, you need to understand and the 4 type of analysis we have. Start from there. Now, objective, use demography and campaign data to predict which segments are likely to engage with the future campaign. Just like I said, before, I've not even reading here, but like I said, now if you understand their past, their history, when you are going to be selling a new data to them, or when you're talking to them, you already know that, okay, this is what this person was. And if you're selling it, it will not make sense to the person. Somebody that just finished WAEC, last year, this guy was sitting for WAEC, and this guy is done with his work. It will be a selling point when you sell him how to live success, how to get A throughout your university career. Because you now understand that, yes, in my university career, this is how I'm going to get A's in my university. How to live a happy marriage life. And this person knows, okay, if I marry tomorrow, if I follow this lay down principle, I'm going to have a happy marriage life. Because that is the future you're telling him. You're telling him, okay, if you do this thing, you encounter your future. It also goes down to finance. How to be successful in your finance. If you start saving now, because if you check your history, you don't save, you don't use squander. Now we are in the present, which is diagnostic analysis. We have descriptive, we have diagnostic, we have predictive. Now we say predictive. You're predicting the future. How do you predict the future? I found out in your past tense, you're not saving. Currently, you're not even saving, but we can change it currently so that in your future, we will tell you, okay, this is where you will be. Like we will have this saying that your life you're living now will determine the 5 years life you will come out of. If you spend everything now, 5 years coming, it will tell on you. I guess it's understood.
Yes.
Okay. Now we will now go to the data itself. Let's go and pick up the data itself. And it's
The data, is it sent to the platform?
no, it's not sent to the platform.
Okay.
I intentionally did not send it to the platform.
Okay,
here is the data. I guess my screen is clear.
Yes.
Okay, this is the data set. Now we can see, what can we tell about this data? There is nothing we can understand in this data.
To a layman, it seems not to be a data.
Okay, and this is what a lot of analysts face. This is what a lot of data analysts face. Now, this is a marketing data. Now we are going to take the form of a marketing analyst. This is what a lot of marketing analysts face. They have data that are messed up like this. with the help of the almighty data entry clerks. If you look at this, you don't even know where to start, you don't even know where to end. The only thing I can, like we say, a layman, I can see is IDA, birthday, education, marital status, income, key home, I guess it's kid home, tech home, teen home, customer, recent, blah. This is what I can see, and this is what I can figure out. But first, did we even understand the business case of this data before we even jump into this data? If you don't understand the business case of this data, by looking at this, you get scared. You're like, but this thing, you may end up denying yourself that you're not a data analyst. But if you understand the business case of the data and you understand your analysis process, this is going to be a walkover to you. Now, looking at it this way, first thing, we have understood the 20%, which is our business case. We've understood it very well. Looking at this, what we need to do, we go to our data. It's a CSV file. I can pick it from here. I can go to get data. I'm picking it from CSV. Or let me still go back and let me cancel. Let me say get data from file from text and CSV. Then say download. Always know where you save your data. Always know where you save your data so that it won't be a problem for you. Now I say from text and CSV, that's why I see it. But if I say get data from file from workbook, you see I won't see this data set. I'll never see this data set. Download. I'll never see this data set. Therefore, knowing your data sets is a plus from text CSV. I see it. I see it. Because it's a CSV file. If you are now looking for a CSV file in a normal Excel file, you will sleep and sleep and sleep. Now, can you see the difference? Can we have a clear view of the difference? You can see all this thing here that is not clear to us. Look at it have been
segmented.
Have been splitted.
Has been
Now
segmented.
we can see, yeah, we can see ID. Initially, ID and year were together here. We can see year birth. We have year birth. Can see education. You only see education. You can see marital status. Everything has been segmented. Now, as a data analyst, I always say and I always advise, don't load. This is called ETL. I wish a lot of people were in the class because I dropped a topic on ETL, ADL, data analytics expression, and I also dropped ETL, extract, load, and transform. I was expecting a lot of people from the group to come and see what are those things I dropped. This is what we are doing right now.
Okay.
We have extracted this information. We extracted the information, and this is what we are doing. Because going to file to get it from text CSV is extraction. We just extracted it. Because that is where the information were hidden. We just went pick it up from there. And now we are going for a T, which is transform data. And this is going to take us to the Power Query itself. That data we saw there, look at it here now.
Yes.
Each of them are being segmented. Now, like I would say, primary keys our ID, our primary key. Primary key stands for as a unique identification numbers. They are unique. If you look at all these numbers, they are very unique. But before you do that, come below, you will see we have 29 columns, 900 and plus rows. I mean, the columns here are 29. Column prefer based on 1000 row, change it to based on entire data set, so that we'll have a big view of everything. In Power Query, you don't do Control Z. There's something like Control Z in Power Query. Restart your start. The only thing you do, you only change here. Now, our primary key, because it's a primary is a identifier, we'll change it to data to text. Please, if you have any question, you can ask.
Okay.
Now, this is I bet here. And if you look at the bet here, you can see 1957, 1956, 1965. But if you look at the data type, is on number. The data type is on number, which is very, very wrong. Now we'll change it to date, only dates, because we want to know the date. We say what we are working on is date. Now we have changed it to date. Now we can see we have 1975, 1976, 1970. And we'll go to the next one. We have education. Okay, now you can see graduation, PhD. Like I said, when they say about educational, now have we seen? Now, if you're selling information to somebody that just graduates, it will be totally different the way you present it to a master degree holder or to a PhD holder.
Exactly.
But when you're selling information to a PhD holder may know 50% of what you're talking. If you're telling him something that you should be telling a graduate, he'll just be looking at you. Or if you meet a graduate and you're telling him things about PhD, information that a PhD holder should hold, maybe at the end of the day, when you're done, he will tell you, thank you very much. God bless you. Have a nice day. I mean, you just ended up talking to yourself. Marital status, single, together simply mean marriage.
Marriage, yeah.
We'll do cleaning here. We have income. And in this income, if you look closely, it's also number, which is wrong. Let's change it to currency first. Data type, you click on your data type. When you click on your data type, you go to currency. Click on currency, replace. Now, if we change it to currency, we can see that we have none. And let's filter it. Let's see. You can see we have valid 99, error 0, invalid 1. And let's filter it and let's see. We have something called none here. Now we have load more. Click on the load more first. Now, if we check, we have only one none. Scroll down. We have only one none. Now, what we need to do is to get the average of this currency. Let's get the average of this currency. Now, for us getting the average, come to view. Under view ribbon, you also have a sub ribbon called data preview. Click on column profile. Now, you can see it has given us information on this column. Counts 2,240. That is the role that is inside. Error 0, empty, but these are not what we are after. What we are after is average. The average is 52,247, which means 52,2747.2. That is the average. Remove it. Now, you click on the none, or you go to transform. You go to transform row ribbon. Under transform ribbon, you have any column, you see replace value. Click on replace value. Now we are replacing none with 52,247.02. Okay. Now let's go back and let's change it to currency again. Now you can see valid 100, error 0, empty 0. You have that one is done. Go back again, we'll start looking. We have kid. Okay, this should be numbers of kid. Now numbers of kids, we'll filter, we'll see. Okay, 0, 1, and 2. Some family have 2 kids, some family have 0 kids. Same thing here too. This is date the customer requested. Listen, we filter, we load more. Why are we loading more? Because we want to know if there will be any challenge. Now we have 0. Yes, if there is any error. Now we have 0. We need to change that 0 to either 1 or the average. Same thing here. I remember telling, or I always say, if you have and these are 0, like the no is not no and other things, we know that yes, we need to take the data back to the owner so that the owner will tell us more about the data. But since it's just one, ourselves and fix it. You can see here is number of deal purchase. Number of deal purchase. And there are a lot of zeros here. Number of web purchase. Now we can also change the names. Purchase. Deal purchase. Can also change it to deal purchase. These are good products. They have different products. They have the gold. They have the gold. They have the sweet product. They have the fish product. They have the meat product. They have the fruit. They have the wine. And they have the recent. These are products they are into. Of category purchase. Why we are doing this thing is because we want to understand those demographics.
Okay.
Accepted campaign. You can see we have store purchase. Now we have how many purchase? We have 5 purchase. And we have more than 5 products. We also have web visits monthly. Okay, how many people visit the web? But in this month that people visited this web, how many purchases were done in the web? It's more like we have people that buy from the web, we have people that come to the shop, and we have people that buy on category. Now, how many people bought from the store? How many people bought through our website? How many people bought through a deal? Store simply means walk-in customers. How many people the store to buy our product? How many people order through our website? Now, what are the products are they even selling? How many people order the good product? How many people order the sweet product? How many people order the fish product? How many people order the meat product? How many people order fruit? How many people order wine? And you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 products. How many people order these 7 products? All together.
Yes, sir.
Now
Yes,
we'll
sir.
check. We have accept camp 1, accept camp 2, to accept camp 3. This is 1, 2. Let me click this. I drag them to here. So that it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Campaign 1, campaign 2, campaign 3, 4, 5. Now you click 0 and 1. You can also change it depending on what you want to do. You say yes, that definitely 0 will be yes, 1 will be no, or 0 will be no, and 1 will be yes. Revenue, you can see we are having 11. They cannot, definitely we know our revenue cannot be one entire figure. Now we have response, people that respond to our, we also have cost contacts. We have 3. Complaints, 0 and 1. This complaint is very key. This is what we are going to also look at. Cost contacts is they have 1 straight numbers. That shouldn't be what we need to bother ourselves. Revenue is 1 straight number. That also shouldn't be what we bother ourselves. Complaint and response, these 2 are very key. How many complaints and what are the response? How many complaints and what was the response of the complaint? How were they responding to it? Remember, what we are doing is a marketing analysis. Now, in marketing analysis, you talk about complaints of your customer and how do you respond to it. You and I know there are customers that when they buy something from somebody, they don't come back. They won't talk to you. They won't give you a review. They won't do anything, but they will never come back. There are customers that they will buy a product, and if the product is bad, they will talk to you, but they will come back.
Yes.
They will give you feedback. They will tell you, this product was bad, this is it, and they will come back to see if there is possible change or you are still adamant like that. But there are customers that when they get it, they don't even give you they don't give you the review.
This is the money. I think
They won't give you a review, and they will also come back.
You can see the keyboard and everything is attached.
And those customers that complain,
these are the hardware part of the computer.
if you can see, this is 0 complaint, but the response is 1.
On the screen.
This is 0 complaint, 0 response.
See, it's talking to
I'm
somebody.
trying to see if I can get 1 complaint, and let's see the response of that 1 complaint. I can click on reflect. filter, and I'll
Computer is
check all
talking as
zero, and I'll say okay.
Mhm.
Now you can see
We are giving
we have one complaint here, and we have zero response.
Mhm. That is the
If you look
software.
at this ones, these
Doing
people have
something
complained,
inside.
and there is no response to their complaint. This is somebody that complained, and there was a response. Then what happened to these ones that there were no response to this their complaint? Like I always say, even as we are always analyzing our life. We are all data analysts. We are all data analysts. What you're working, where you're going to, everything you're doing, you're analyzing it. You buy something from, all of us went out today. We encountered a lot of challenges today. You bought something from somebody, the person talked to you rudely, the person did this thing to you. What was it? Because it's a complaint. But what was your response? You analyze it. So that tomorrow you know how to talk to another person, or you know how to react to another person. Your mobile app, you want to do transfer, there's no network. You escalated it. They said they will call you in 5 minutes. And since morning, they have not called you back. The poor response. You want to use your card, it failed. But eventually you have customer care number, you call customer care. Yeah, we are working on it. Till now, they are still working on it. And on Monday night, if you go back to the bank and tell them stories, they will tell you, oh, sorry, there's a poor response. We can't call MTN, but because if we call them, they will always tell you stories. You can see our life as a whole is always a data. Our life, even only our life, is a data. Today, since morning till now, what you have done is a data. How are we going to analyze? How, before you sleep, if you want to analyze your day from 7 a.m. to this hour, 24 hours, 7 p.m., analyze the data of that time, what you did, how you did it, who you talk, how you interact. Before I forget, let me go and check this thing so that my data will not get missing. It's a data. And we can see after all this. Now I would love us to replace all the zeros to 1, or we'll replace them all the zeros to average. Let's see all the zeros to average. Now, one thing about me, there's one thing I like doing. I like trying something new with everybody in the class. Let me try this thing new if it can work. If it can work. It cannot. Because the average, because all of them will not give me the same thing.
Average. Yes.
It can't work. It won't give me the same thing. Now you can see the average of this is 49.1. The average for wine is 303. Average for this is 26. The average for this is 166. Average for this. But please, why I'm taking average, because it's a sum total divided by everything. It's more easier to get it done. If I say, okay, let's change all zeros to 1. All zeros to 1. Now, if we start from racing, the average of race is 49.1, which is 49. The average for wine, I always say as a data, if you're working, keep your have a pen and paper, and this is 303.9. It's above 5. We can approximate it. I'll ask a simple question on this. Let's get ready. This is 26.3. This is 16. And for what? For meat, it's 166.9, which is 167. For fish, it's 37.5, which is 3.8, which is 38. For sweets, is 27. And for gold, is 44. Okay, I can uncheck it again, and I'll do find and replace, go back, find and replace value. The value we are looking for is 0. To replace it with gold is 44. Okay, find and replace. Everything we are looking for is 0. We are replacing this for sweets, 27. I think there is something happening to my data. That's what I said I wanted to ask. But the thing is working by itself.
It's changing.
What is really changing?
The figures.
Apart from the figures,
All the zeros. All the zeros are changing.
If you're free to talk, take a closer look, you'll see a different thing. Very closer look, you see a different thing.
All the zeros are changing to 26 now.
I understand the zero. That one is something I understand. But there is something unique that is taking place. Okay, look at the data type.
Digits.
You can see the data type I have here.
1 to 3 digits.
I have number. Now when I click it, have you seen that the data type have changed?
Okay.
You can see that it is also affecting the data type.
Okay.
Now it was in a whole number, now it's on digits. Decimal number. Same here. Look at it. It's on whole number. Now if I say find and replace 0, replace it with 49, it will now go to decimal number. Okay. Now, like I said, I'll ask a question. All together?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are these products going to be in a decimal number, or would they be in currency or data type? Remember, these are products we sold out.
It will be in currency.
Okay. And that means we'll change everything to currency.
Mm.
Yes. I use Power BI to do this work. I've done this work in Power BI. Even I'm done with it in Power BI. You know, you have a pre-knowledge of this, and that's why all the purchase we have, they are still in. You can see they are still not in currency. I remember we also have zeros in purchase. Same thing, we have zero in purchase. Now, if we go to deal, let's say, okay, deal, we have zero purchase. There are people that I may not feel purchasing, yes, it's free. We can have zero purchase. We can have zero web visiting. On that month, nobody visited the web on that month. It's acceptable. Nobody even came to the shop on that month. It's acceptable. But in this product, we can't have zero products. No, we can't. We can't have that zero people. It's real case, but you can't just say no. Now remember our business case, even though I don't want to go there, they talked about demography. We need to analyze something based on demography. We need to analyze demography, and they open a bracket, they say age, education, and marital status. Now we have marital status. Like I say, we are going to change together to marriage. Anywhere we see together, a filter, and let's see what are even inside it. We have absorb, we have alone, we have divorce, we have married, we have single, we have together, we have widow, and we have volo. We have volo. Now, what is volo? What is absorb? If you don't know it, that's where the help of ChatGPT comes in. That's where you need to browse. I like doing it practically. Let's now do it practically. Let's go and find what are these two things. YOLA, meaning of YOLA. So that we'll know where we are going to place it. It's an acronym of you only live once. If the acronym is an acronym of you only live once, where should we put it? A lot of people are missing, no? But you can't force them to come. The YOLO simply means you are living once. Now, where are we going to put them? We are going to find, that means they are single people.
Mr. Victor, let me ask.
Okay.
Are we not sure that is a mistake from the data entry clerk?
Yes, it's a mistake from them, but
Okay.
you can't just say because it's a mistake from them, you will not say you won't fix it.
Okay.
It's fixing it that made me, yeah, it's fixing it.
You have to find a way to correct it.
Absolutely. As a data analyst, when you are here, this is your 60% work. You know, we have talked about 20%, now we're in 60%. When you add it up, it's 80%. And this 60% is where the real work is. You just have to, at this point, you bring your critical thinking, data analytic critical thinking cap. You wear it. you start working. You also ask yourself questions on the process. This is a mistake from the data entering clerk. But if you keep on going to and fro, okay, today you go back and tell the client, okay, there is not this thing. Tomorrow night you call the client again, or later you call the client again and say there is not this thing. You call the client again. If you are the client, will you be happy with the analyst?
No.
Just that this person is not serious. You definitely tell the person you're not serious. Well, when you solve the problem after getting the business case, understanding it, read it, understand it, comprehend it well. When you're working here is where you start working with your cap. You think deep. Now, we thought deep, that's why we say let's even understand what is YOLO. And now, because we want to know what is YOLO, why did this person wake up and write YOLO? Remember, okay, so I have not told you. Maybe I will say it then. As a data analyst, you can hire and you can fire.
Yes.
As a data analyst, you can hire and you can fire. Now, if we go back and tell the person, why do you, the data entering clerk, so your data entering clerk is writing YOLO, we don't understand what's the, and at the end, we now find out you can leave once. That's what he was trying to explain. If the owner of the organization is a little brutal, this person is being fired. This person is losing his job. And let's also check what is this. Let's check the meaning of this too. Let's check the meaning because we want to know why is the person just waking up and is writing things that we don't even understand. Okay, absolutely. Describe something ridiculous, unreasonably, unsound. It implies a total lack of sense. Why will you write about our customer that our customer lacks sense? Please try. Are you wearing your thinking cap now? Are you seeing are you seeing what I'm seeing? Ridiculous situation. Why will you call a customer a ridiculous situation? That is in a ridiculous situation. If I say, okay, let me even in human, let's see the meaning in human. And call somebody like that. Let's say illogical, foolish. You can't call my customer foolish. You can't call my customer illogical. I don't know the picture you guys are seeing, but this I'm seeing a different picture.
Yes.
Because I'll definitely ask, I hope it's my customer you're calling this name. And you call this name, if somebody that don't understand will say, this is a sweet name. And this is a sweet name. He gave him a sweet name. Because on a norms with this, you can't. Now, what we need to do, we need to change this to, because to me, I'll prefer with changing the two to single. I prefer, but can I hear from you your own opinion?
Why not share it? Balance it 50-50. One single, one married.
Okay.
Since you are not sure of the meaning of the two.
No, you live. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You live once can be for a married person too. That is in a marriage life that is he prefer not even being there.
Mhm.
Okay, Mr. Ishaku, if you're free. Can you give us your
Sir. I've
input?
been listening to you. I've been listening to you.
Okay. That means let's take one for marriage, one for single.
Mhm.
Nice. I need to go and work on mine. Okay. I've already. Now we'll go to find and replace again. And always remember your spelling. If you make a mistake, you add something, it will affect it. Please let me go and check the spellings very well. How they start the spellings. Okay, capital E, and this is all are capital. Okay. If I make mistake and I spell something else, I'm adding to this information. Let's put this in marriage. Advanced option, match entire cell. Okay, it also go. If you know me very well, there I like following some call it shortcut, but I like following simple way to solve the problem. Okay. So go advanced option. Okay. Now we filter again, load more. And you can see that the information is getting shape. Now getting shape. Now we have divorce, married, single, together. Now, together, we all agree that together is married, alone is
Yes.
single. We all agree. Together is married, alone is single. It's for us to come. Like I say, I like making it easier and faster. Right click. This is together. We say together is married. Advanced option. Okay, it's which one again? A longer. Like me, that like shortcut now. I just prepare like this. Now replace. I'll cancel this of this. Put it here. Alone. Filter again. And we have four demography. I say for demography, four marital status. We have the divorce, we have the marriage, we have the single, and we have the widow. Sorry, okay, there are no women here. I don't know why they only specify on widow. They specify mostly on widow. Now you can see we are done cleaning this. We are done cleaning this. Now we'll go to the educational sector. Remember, we have three important segments we need to work on. We work on one. We are now on the second. Now we'll filter again. 2N cycle, basic, graduation, master's, PhD. Please. What is 2N cycle? Is it secondary school? Can't really tell. Graduation, is it first class? Is it first degree? Basic. You can see a lot of work data entering clerk can give. They can give a lot of work. And what is second N cycle in education? I don't know it. What will I do? Is it that you use ChatGPT or you use your Chrome to work? Why I'm using Chrome is because I just want to use it. But you can use ChatGPT. ChatGPT will explain a lot. Okay. Yes. Well, if you have to deploy space in, I want to put it in education system. Let's see. Program in education side. Generally, if you have to the postgraduate or master's level of study. First cycle is bachelor's degree. The second N cycle is post. Please, at this point, why didn't this person just put it as master's? Can we see? Why is this data entering clerk doing a shortcut for us? Now, all the 2N cycle, we are replacing them with master's degree. Basics are first class, bachelor's degree. Graduation. I mean, basically, these are more on first class and first degree, second degree, and PhD. All together.
Yes, sir.
Or am I too fast or too slow? Or
No, it's
the
okay.
thing is not entering well now.
It's okay.
Okay. Now we are replacing all second. Okay, you can see one here. All of them, we are replacing them with masters. Am I right?
Yes, it's not okay.
Advanced option masters. Now the basics. Let me copy this BS bachelor's degree to make my work fast. Basic is basic. Replacing basic with bachelor's degree. What about the graduation?
That's first degree. First degree.
That is bachelor's too. Then with bachelor's. Now we'll filter again. We'll load more. We have bachelor's degree, we have master's degree, we have PhD holders. These are the three educational sectors we have. Now we've come to the other one which is called the year. Now in the year, we only have the year, but we don't have the actual year they gave birth to them. We don't have it. Now how can we do it? Now you click on the year part, you go to add column. You can also see it in transform, or you go to add column because we want to add a new column, like the name implies, add column. You go to add column, you can see on the add column ribbon, you have from date and time, you have dates being popped up, but the rest, time and duration, is not popped up. The year date is popped up. You click on the dates, you can have age, date only, year, month, quarterly, weekly, daily. Now click on the year. If I click on the year, you can see it's giving me the age, 2, 3 diseases, and the data type is on time. It's only on time. Now I need it to be in a whole number. Or you come here, you can see you also have duration. You can see that date is not highlighted, time is not highlighted, only duration is highlighted. I'll highlight it, then I will scroll down to total year. Now, I scroll it to total year, you can see I have 96.35. I have 96.35. I have 96.35. Now I'll remove this one because I don't need this first year. I'll remove it. Why am I removing now? I want my data to be a little bit. Now I have total year. The data type is on decimal. I'll change it to whole number.
Whole number. Okay.
Now can you see that I've gotten the year?
Yes.
I'll drag it here and I'll delete it. You can see I've gotten the year of from this year. I can change this to year. Now we can see that we're already getting our year. And when we filter it, you can see the list is 30 years and the highest is 133, which is absolutely off the key. And we have 126, we have 127 and 133. These three years are called outliers. They are already out of the league. You don't expect somebody to be 126 years. We'll be talking to him here. Am I right? We don't expect that.
Outliers.
Now, because they're outliers, what we'll do, we'll go back again and do that column profiling. Average age is 57. Now we will now go and the outliers, we'll go and change them. This is 57. But are you talking to me? 7.
The noise is from Mr. Shoppi's end.
Okay. 57. 132. Now check again. You see, I went and added 132 where there is nothing called 132. It's 133. 57, 133. Now, if you click again, you can see the highest is 30 and the lowest is 30 and the highest is 86.
Okay.
Now, lowest is 30, highest 86. Now we've already know the age of our client. You can see how we got the age. Now, let me put it in whole number. Let it be in whole number. Now, from this, you can now say, okay, we go to ChatGPT. You can now classify. Find groups.
Okay.
30 to 86. It's now you can see we have early, which is 30 to 41, middle age, late 60s, late 50s, early 60s, late 70s. Now, if you are not okay with it, I can say, okay, let me check again. Now I see we have earlys again. We can go with this. Now we'll go back to our data and we'll do, this is 39. Always know that the highest number is what you're picking. 39, 49, 59, 69, and yes, I'll pick at least. Now we're going to do something conditional formatting. Conditional formatting is an add column. Go to add column, change it to age range. We did age 5. That means we need 5 if condition. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is early. Remember they say it's 39. This 49. This 59. This 69.
79.
No, 79. We will not put anything there. Now what we are working is on age. The column name is age, and age. Now another operator is less than or equals to. Anything less than or equals to 39 should give us early.
Tomorrow is church. Tomorrow is church. Go and see Jesus. Don't call it.
So your mic is on. Which one are we going to take? 70, 80s. Okay, let's take 70s.
Okay.
Now, our operator is anything less than or equals to 39 should call. We are calling them LAs. Anything less than or equals to 49, we are calling them middle. Anything less than or equal to 59, we call them late. Same thing here. Yeah. Okay, it. Change our data type to whole number. Okay, to text. And move it to the front again. And you can see that from this, we brought out this and we brought out this. You see why they say Power Query is a manipulating and a cleaning site. Now we've cleaned and we have also manipulated, also gotten a lot of insight. We get it because we use our thinking cap as an analyst to bring out this. From just the year number, the year they gave us, we have dragged it, dig deep in, solve it, go deeper, and we'll fetch out a lot of information.
Mr. Victor, let me ask you.
Okay, sir.
Under the under the ETL, we have extracted. What we are doing now is we are transforming.
Yes, we are transforming this data.
Okay, we are transforming. Okay.
Yes.
When we are through with transform, we will now load.
Yes, that is where the work is on the transform. You notice since we are just in the transform, we are transforming this data.
Yes, we are transforming. That's where we have bulk of the work.
That is where the 60% is. That's where you're thinking analytic cap. You wear that cap immediately.
One has to be creative and innovative.
Definitely.
Okay.
That's where you need to. That is where the business case knowledge works. Remember, they say we should talk about. They talked about age, education, and marital status. But in the age, they just gave us year, date of birth. Then, how can we know the age? But when you use your cap now, when you use your knowledge now, we brought out this. But there was a long process. It was a process. It was a process that led us to this and led us to this. It was a long process, but it's also a short process. And you can see in the business case, now let me now pick up the business case. The business case, they say we should analyze this. This is it. Problem: identify the segment customer based on demographic attribution, e.g., age, education, marital status. Like I said, the age was given to us blindly as this. But now we have answered the question with the age. And we'll also look, I always say, at the end of the day, don't rush to close your data, but cross-check your data, cross-check your data type, cross-check everything. Now you can see, again, let's look at the next one. Develop predictive model to forecast future customer segment based on historical data. We use demography and campaign data to predict which segment are likely to engage with the now this is, if you look at the dates now, we have different dates. We can also get, let me filter. Okay, like this, I can't get what I'm looking for, the way I want to look for it. Now, with this, I'll go to add column and I'll say, yeah, come to date, and I'll just run to. It's not even giving me. Do you know why it's not giving me? Okay, let me see. Do you know why it's not?
Why?
Look at our data type. And
Okay.
this is the data type is on alphabet in text. You can see what your data class entering can do. They are good people who they can, if they want to frustrate you as a data analyst, they will do it well. Change it to date.
Dates. Okay.
Perfectly. This is one thing I wanted to see. Perfectly. Can you see error? But that is nothing to be afraid. Can cancel it. I said it. With this, you click on data type, scroll down to the last button using local. Click on using local. Now, mine is on United States. I don't know your system may turn to be on United Kingdom. If it is in United Kingdom, you turn it to United States. My one is in United States. I'll change it to United Kingdom.
Okay.
If I change it to United Kingdom and I OK it, and go to date, change it to date. Okay, it's still giving me that error. Let me just put it direct like this. Local, United States, United Kingdom. Okay. Forgive me. You see, that's the problem. If you don't calm down while working, you get. I know you did not notice the error. That's why you did not even notice that I had an error. Use local. You can see my date type is text. I need to change it to date. And I will change it to United States, United Kingdom. Or let's also leave it at United States. Let me see. Send on this one. I just change the date type to dates. Let's put. You can see it show me that United States is an error to me. Now I'll just use that United Kingdom straight. Use local. I'm trying to show you that when you do one thing and it's giving you let me use the word don't panic. It's just for you to calm down and solve it will. Now I'm using United Kingdom and I say okay. If I was panicking, I was like, And again, it's not being panicking. Again, it's being as an analyst, you pay attention to details. If I've not paid attention to those details I'm seeing, I won't have gotten this. If I not pay attention to, okay, it will ask me to. I want to use, okay, let me use this one. I'm not correcting it, but I just want to show you if I had not paid attention to this data type, it was on text. If I had not paid attention and I change it to the date, I'll be going to and fro. It's just like in Excel when you're using a function in Excel, formula in Excel. If you just remove one thing, either the comma where you need to put comma, you went and put full stop, you will sweat. I promise you're going to sweat. And the thing will be looking at you, you're sweating, the thing will be looking at you well. Now we've gotten this. Now with this, I can now say, okay, let me look for, you can see now the year, everything I activated. You can say, okay, let me look at the year. Remember when I did the first time, no one here activated. And they are all activated. I can get the year. Now with this year, change the data type to text. Now let's filter and let's see how many years are there. We have 2012, 2013, and 2024. Why are we trying to get the year? We want to get the years that our clients or people buy things. And also we do for months, if you want to do for months, if you want to do for quarterly, if you want to understand it quarterly, quarter of the year. Now we have quarter of the year, we have 3-1, 3-1. Now I can also do the fast stuff on this by going to customize column. And to some points, let me use the word, transforming data is always one of the most boring. Let me use the word boring. UTR3, because I saw 3 there. I can do a magic. We call it magic. You can see. Can you see that everything have appeared? If I just click on the down one, just enter. Let me start afresh. Yeah, you can see. Instead of me typing it, QTR1, QTR2. I don't need this one again because there is this thing and this thing are the same. I'll just remove this one and I'll just change this to quarterly and I'll enter. If you still want to go down to getting the months, if you earn daily, monthly, you can do that. I'll pick this. I'll move them to the dates, summer dates. Yeah, here we see it. Okay. Now, why I drag them close like this? Because I like my data to be organized. I like them to be closer to each other. This is the year. This is the year. This is quarterly. Now, if you can see, these ones are all segmented. But this now, when you check through, you need to check through your data to see your data type, your data name, your data, all your information inside. Are they properly okay? Now, this is where purchase. We know that purchase is on. Purchase is always on currency. Also,
currency.
because what we are talking is people that buy
and sell.
Yeah. Stop purchase currency. Web visits. That one are numbers. And you cross check. The truth is, you can also delete columns if you don't need them. If I don't need these 2 columns, I can just remove them from my work. I don't need them. I don't need them. They have no value. Now look at, we started with how many column? Is it 29? We started with 29 and we're ending with that 1 column. That 1 column. Now with this, we'll cross-check again our primary keys and text. Everything is okay. Then you are done with the transform. You did your extract, you did your transform. Now we are doing the last mark, which is we are loading back our data back to Excel. Loading back our data. You can see close and load. We are closing Power Query. We are loading back our data back to Excel. And here is our data, clean and ready for analysis. Remember, this was the data.
Scary.
Scaring, not understanding, boring, confused. And here is the data. Now I can also change the name here. I can say, okay, no need of, I can say clean work. Campaign, market clean work. Market clean. Have you seen from?
My system is running low.
Okay. No, we are ending now. Have you seen from a raw, confused, ununderstanding data, we move to a clean, structured information. From here now, you can now do your Power Pivot, then you do your analysis, and you are good to go. Any question? I wanted us to just do a cleaning of the data. And we have answered our case study, because from here you can analyze to finish the analysis. You have answered any question right now. Before we round up, we call it a day. And I'll be sending this video, the recorded video, to us so that we can watch at our home. Any question so far?
Mr. Victor.
Yes, sir.
I want to thank you so deeply for your time and for your efforts. God will continue to bless you.
Thank you very much.
My question goes like this: from our case study, the business case rather.
Yes.
We have the problem, which is identify and segment customers based on demographic attributes, age,
yes,
education, and marital status.
Yes.
Which we have done.
Yes.
Okay. Now the next one is develop predictive models to forecast future customer engagement based on historical data.
Yes.
Okay, that one, have you done that one?
That one is where we'll start building our graph, building our dashboard. We'll start figuring it, because when we do, this is the historical data we have.
Yes.
Now, if we want to predict, when we've plotted our graph, and we'll see that, okay, the people that are having, the people that are even having more buy and more visit to our website are the single. Now, if we want to predict, are the marriage ones, and the singles are following. If we want to predict more, now the married one that are going to our website every time, are they even buying more than the single? If the single are buying less, in the future, how are we going to make the single buy more? That means we need to do product, or we need to do something that will attract the single. Yeah, we need to attract the single more. Now, for us to attract the single, we need to have a product that will attract the single more. If the single are fit or gold, how are we going to channel it to them? How would they buy more of this? Now, for them to buy more of the wine, now you know, single, they like red wine. They like red wine. Married will like fruit because they want to live more healthier. More this. Now you can see how the market is going. Those that will like more wines, Now, sorry, coin, because they want to take away frustration from themselves, but that is not how to take away frustration. But to them, it is. We are not praying that everybody should be divorced or widow. But we
Yes.
also see how can we do it so that if we find out that the divorce and the widow are the one that take more wines, because they have not told us the name of the wine. The wine here is it alcoholic wine or red wine? But we'll take it to be general name wine, and we'll see it as something that. Now, how can we
Okay.
take it out from them and give them a more wine that is more suitable for them? If tomorrow we find out that the wine they are giving them are more alcoholic, how can we exchange the alcoholic wine to non-alcoholic wine so that it will help their health? And also we can tell them, instead of taking wine, you can go with fruit. And we are now selling our fruit. Maybe the fruit is not selling, but now if we tell them you can take more fruit, the market of the fruit will go higher. The market of the red wine too may decline, but we'll look at the wine that will decline should be more of the alcoholic so that it won't affect them. You can see how we are predicting the future for them.
Yes.
Now, if also we see the product of the meats and fish, like they say, they are protein. They are all protein, but which of the protein? They will tell you at certain age you shouldn't eat red wine. At certain age, you can see the age. We also have age. We have people of 80s, 70s, and 80s. At 70s, you shouldn't eat red wine. You should eat more of fish. How can you tell those people in 70s should eat more of fish? How can you tell them to take more of little red wine, more of fruit, less of this, less of this? And we have predicted the future.
Yes, yes.
I hope I've answered it.
Very well, sir.
Okay.
Very well.
Any other one?
For now, until I'll watch the video. I'll watch the video. So if I have anyone, I will just call to you.
Okay, Mr. Ishaku, any question?
No, sir. For now, no.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you
So
very
forward
much.
my email, Abi.
Yes, forward your email. You'll get the video recording. I guess even I leave it from here, you guys can complete it.
It's been long.
Doc, why are you laughing?
I will laugh.
Okay,
It's
sorry.
been long now.
Mr. Ishaku, this is Dr. Mustafa. I
Okay.
met him while I was
You're welcome, sir.
doing my training.
Yes, Mr. Ashok, my pleasure.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir.
Doc,
Fine, no.
Yes, sir. Which state are
You're
you?
welcome. I am from Yola, sir.
So are you in Yola now?
Yes, I'm Yola.
Okay. I'm from Osun State, but I'm in River State, Port Harcourt precisely.
Okay, wow. You're welcome, sir.
Yes, it's a pleasure. Yes, sir. Regards to the family.
You too. Regards.
Yes.
All right.
All right, sir.
I'll try and open the chat today. Why I leave it locked is because I noticed some people, they may have hacked their WhatsApp. They're sending some trash there. They're sending some unnecessary. Because on Thursday when I opened it, before I get home, I saw some link. Somebody sent some link, and I had to remove the person.
I saw it too.
I had to remove the person. The problem is some people don't value rules. I may end up opening it so that you guys will talk. Comment on today's class, because I know a lot of people, I send mail everybody, but I'd not sent to Mr. Ishaku, I sent mail to some people based on this class. But nevertheless, it's okay. Mr. Ishaku, I hope you're ready tomorrow. Mr. Ishaku is our student that will be graduating. By God's grace, tomorrow. I'm right. Yeah. I hope you're ready tomorrow for your graduation.
No, I'm not ready, sir.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Mr. Ishaku, what is
Allah,
it?
I'm not ready.
Okay, I've solved this problem for you. Can you see that
Yes.
anything?
No, Allah, sir.
Okay, you can use this data now that I've solved this problem. Can you go back and watch it and finish it?
No, Allah. I think maybe
Thank
I'll
you.
do the double because I'm done cleaning. I'm already doing the graph and other stuff. But no, Allah, can you continue with this one?
Don't continue. Finish your work. You can't just use my yes. This is my work. You want to come and use. Doc, are you seeing? Are you seeing Ishaku with sense? Go and do your work.
Uh,
Okay. When are you going? Okay. When are you going to? When are you going to be
let's say by
through?
next week. Let's say by next week, by God grace. It's just
By next.
that yes.
Okay. Mr. Doc, you'll be around when he will be graduating, so that you also view and ask question. I'm just giving
Okay.
you people that will be attending your graduation. They are going to ask you question,
Okay.
and I'm going to bring in one person again.
Okay.
Talking with the
Where
guy.
would that be?
And Mr. Ishaku will be doing his defense.
Where would that be?
Let's, Mr. Ishaku, tell us now your panels are
Yeah, no
waiting.
problem. It should be next week. Next
Next week
week.
when
Next week.
now?
Next week. Let's say Sunday.
Next week Sunday.
Sunday.
Okay.
Just
Doc,
give us the full description. The day, the time.
no, the
Uh-huh.
date, the time is 5:30 to 7 p.m. So that
And
7.
let him put it on a platform so that it will be a kind of a reminder, a kind of
No, I will
information.
do that. I'll do
Okay.
that.
Okay.
He's the only one defending, so that he will be among the panel, so that you come and ask him
Questions.
technical. You're an old data analyst. You come to the feed and. But Mr. Shako, I know you will do well. We'll be waiting for you next week.
No, Allah, sir.
Thank you very much. And it's a
Thank you
pleasure
so
having you
much.
guys here.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right. So, Mr. Victor,
And
when are we finishing the data?
we are done with the data. You do the remaining by yourself.
No, well, me and you will talk. Me and you will talk.
We are done with the data. The class was just to clean these data sets
Okay.
and make it a clean working data for analysis. That was the plan.
Okay. Okay, no
And why I
problem.
brought okay.
I will talk with you. We'll talk.
Okay, sir.
Our own
Thank you
is
very much.
different from general talk.
Eh?
Our own is different from general discussion.
Okay.
Mm.
Where is my let me end the conversation. Let me end the recording first.
Yes.
No, we are recording. Let me stop the recording. Let's